Walk into any campus cafe during finals week, and you'll see a symphony of organized chaos. Between the espresso machines hissing, students rushing to class, and baristas calling out orders, every busy space is a minefield of potential missteps. Take Alex, for example. He finally scores a table right in the middle of the rush hour crowd. Relieved, he drops his massive, textbook-stuffed backpack right onto the floor, directly in the middle of the main walking aisle. In safety training, that bag is an unsafe condition. It's a physical hazard introduced into an environment that was safe just a moment ago. Once that hazard is on the floor, the risk factor climbs. Think about the dozens of tired students walking down that aisle with scalding hot coffee. The likelihood of someone tripping over that specific bag is incredibly high. Looking at the total cases from a recent safety report, we see these small hazards add up to 72,149 recorded accidents in a single year. When you break that down, it means 8 workers are injured every single hour. The difference between a funny stumble in a cafe and a trip to the emergency room comes down to 3 crucial terms: incident, near miss, and accident. Back in our cafe, the trap is set. Enter Sarah. She's walking down the aisle completely engrossed in texting her study group. Her foot catches the strap of Alex's backpack. She pitches forward, her arms flail, and for a terrifying second, she's airborne. But she catches her balance. Her phone stays in her hand, her ankles are fine, and she walks away unhurt. That heart-stopping moment is a near miss. An unsafe event occurred, but because of luck or quick reflexes, there was 0 injury and no damage to the cafe. This comic shows the same scenario. A waitress trips over a purse, but manages to keep her feet. Here is the critical part to understand. Even though she walked away, the danger hasn't passed. The hazard is still on the floor, waiting. A near miss is a free warning sign. It reveals a specific flaw in the environment that you have the chance to fix before your luck runs out. 10 minutes pass. The warning was ignored, and the backpack is still in the aisle. Now Ben walks down the path, balancing a heavy tray loaded with a giant iced coffee. Ben's foot hits the same bag, but his hands are full. He goes down hard. The tray clatters, and the iced coffee explodes everywhere, and Ben lands awkwardly on his wrist. What happened to Ben is an accident. It's the moment a hazard finally connects, resulting in actual physical pain and broken gear. Returning to the comic, this final panel shows the inevitable result of an uncorrected hazard. The next person to walk by doesn't catch their balance, and the result is a massive physical crash. To safety professionals, both Sarah's close call and Ben's crash fall under one big umbrella: an incident. It's a catch-all term for any unplanned event that breaks the flow of work. This diagram shows how the terms relate. You have one large category, the incident, and inside that you have the 2 distinct results: the near miss, where someone got lucky, and the accident, where someone got hurt. The core takeaway is simple. Not every incident is an accident, but every accident and every near miss is an incident. An hour later, Ben is sitting in the campus clinic with an ice pack on a swollen wrist. He's staring at his phone, realizing how much this one fall is about to cost him. Ben's fall goes far beyond the replacement coffee. We call this the iceberg theory. Visible above water are direct costs, immediate expenses like his medical bill. Below the surface are indirect costs. The coffee ruined his laptop, meaning he can't finish his finals, derailing his week. When those indirect costs are 3 to 7 times higher than the original repair bill, the total loss can swallow a month's budget. It's why focusing on prevention is the only way to stay ahead of the damage. Heinrich's domino theory treats accidents as a strict sequence of events, where one failure knocks into the next. This theory suggests that if you remove the first domino, you break the momentum and stop the entire chain reaction before it reaches the final crash. Let's apply that by rewinding our story. We're back in the cafe right as Alex drops his heavy bag in the walking aisle. This time, Alex looks down. He sees his bag in the pathway, realizes it's a hazard, and kicks it safely under his table. Because the hazard is gone, everything changes. Sarah walks by safely, then walks by safely. The chain reaction never starts. Incident prevention is about breaking the chain early. When you remove the hazard, you eliminate the incidents. And when you have 0 incidents, you guarantee 0 injuries.